It's so bright. I can't even see myself. It's so bright. So, hello, YouTube vlog. I'm calling it vlog because it's going to be my video log. It's a beautiful day. I'm in the state of Georgia. None of your business what city. But it's so beautiful today. Look at this. Cloudless sky. It's just gorgeous. That's just so beautiful here. Comfortable to be going out and hanging out as a guy. Sometimes I may be comfortable hanging out as a girl because I just started everything, the whole process and everything. So with the like the hormone therapy and stuff like that, the physical changes and stuff have not like really set in. They haven't really come in just yet. So it's pretty much like my body physically hasn't changed too much. What you could probably tell is, as you follow my page, you'll probably be able to tell maybe the rounding and fattening of my face. That's probably the most thing that you'll see for now. I can see that there is like breast tissue starting to develop. I could feel my like my buttocks. I could feel it softening. I can feel the muscular part where it used to be is softer now. It's not as firm as it used to be. So I see some small changes coming in, and they'll progress as I continue to take the hormones and everything like that. A lot of people like to be like very, I guess, covert and what they say and whatever, but I'm just a person just gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna sugarcoat stuff. I'm not gonna try to underline things and stuff like that, because this is life, it's reality, and it is what it is. So as I was saying, as far as the process and things that I've learned is, if I'm not I don't have to pretty much dress and go out as a female every day if I don't want to at this time, because physically you can't tell. I can pretty much just do whatever I choose to do. Some people misunderstand that as a person who's confused about who they want to be, or they're cross-dressing, or they're dressing up in drag, or whatever the case is. Like, people have their own little ideas and opinions about you. Y'all gotta excuse my hair because it's just blowing in the wind. People have their, like, all these different opinions about you and all these false thoughts and beliefs about you, but your journey is yours, and you don't have to explain yourself to anybody. What I do find myself doing is I do try to get people to understand what I'm doing and things like that, but still people lead to their own belief, their own understanding, decide what you're telling them, and it relates to you. They have this whole ideal about what you're doing, who you are, and all this type of stuff or whatever nonsense. So in my journey, I'm embracing my journey, and I'm okay to be a guy one day, go out and about, and be a woman the next day, because that's just what I can do right now. I don't have to be forced to be a woman every day. For one, I don't like dealing with the headache, and that's going to bring around the loop about the dating situation. So when it comes to dating, it's pretty much like, it's a headache, because most men are, they know what type of woman you are, so they know what you may have at this point. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't had surgery and stuff done, or whatever the case is, you might have just had your top grown in, you might still have the part that you was born with down below, or whatever it may be. There's many men who are enticed by that, who wants to see that, who wants to enjoy that, or whatever it may be. So you'll have a lot of men who will approach you, but it will only be for a sexual proposition or interest. And that is the part of my journey where I'm understanding, that men are not going to view you as a woman. They're not going to respect you. And the trans women out there, I just want you to stay positive in your pursuit to date and find you a good man, because there are men who actually do appreciate who you are, who do respect who you are. And you don't have to conform or change the way you are or the way that you do things just to satisfy some man who has an interest in you. You don't have to do that. You don't have to exploit yourself for those type of reasons. What I do attest to is that when I did get involved with figuring out what identity fit me, because being transgender is an identity. It has nothing to do with sexual orientation. There's people who are heterosexual who identify as being more comfortable a female, but that doesn't mean that they like me, being born a man and I'm identifying as a woman. It has nothing to do with me being just only gay. There's people who are bisexual that are transgender. There are people who are heterosexual that are transgender, as well as I had a call. I'm sorry. I'm trying to finish my video. As well as so I said gay, bisexual, lesbian. People of all calibers are transgender, and it has nothing to do with your identity. But you just have to be very mindful of the places, the dating sites, the resources that you use to seek, maybe a mate or a friend or whatever it may be. You'll learn which sites will bring about the most promiscuous men, sexual driven men who are just out for having sex with you. And you just have to stick to your morale. You just have to stick to what it is that you want, that you're looking for. Don't allow other people to make you live your life in an exception, to accept what they choose to give you or choose to make open to you. It is very enticing and very flattering for a very attractive man to approach you and have an interest in you and has a desire in you. But you just have to stay strong, and you cannot let sex channel your thinking. You can't let sex drive you. You can't allow your journey, your process, your transition. You cannot allow it to control your life. And I've been in many situations where I have done that. I've allowed my transition to control my life. I allowed it to dictate, settling for men who just were out for sexual gratification purposes, uses, or whatever the case is. And you just have to stay true to who you are, because this lifestyle is not an easy one. It is very stressful. It does seem hopeless at times. It does seem like you're not gonna find you a good man or whatever the case is, or you're not gonna find somebody who appreciates you and things like that. But you just have to just stay true to who you are, and as I said, stay off of certain dating sites. And it's okay if you're single and you want somebody and you can't find nobody, but you just have to, you can't be desperate. You can't be, you can't just accept everything. So I guess I'll just end that on this video vlog, and catch up with you guys later. There was some other things that I was probably going to just be talking about in general, but I wanted to say that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I needed to cover or that I wanted to say. Oh, I just wanted to say that, us women, as being transgender women, we do have to understand, but in a sense, accept that men are not comfortable to date us openly, to be with us in a relationship stand or date us comfortably. We have to understand that we're in a world where men just, period, they just cannot accept the fact that they are not strictly heterosexual. Men just cannot come to that term. They cannot come, a lot of them, not all of them, they cannot come to that term to admit that they have a desire for women like us or a desire for other men. And that's just reality. You have to accept that. And this life is going to be very challenging, because you're not going to meet very many men who are sure of themselves, who are open with themselves, who are honest. You have to be safe about the men that you're with, that you are involved with, and things like that, because there have been situations where people had partners, where they were in relationship, where they were dating, they had associates or whatever it may be, and not to put all the blame on them, but there's some women who threaten to out them or put them out there, or whatever the case may be, and harmful things have happened to them. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to be smart, you have to be safe, you have to be responsible, you have to be respectable. This like, you're not a natural born woman, okay? So you won't be treated at all the times by men and by society as a natural born woman, and you have to accept that. But it doesn't mean that you can't do anything to change it, to make it better, for our rights and for the betterment of the types of people we are. I'm not saying don't care, accept it and take the blows. I'm just saying you just have to accept reality. Reality is reality. And some things we can change, some things we can work out, some things we can't. And those are the things that I'm talking about that we have to accept, that are within reality. So you just have to be mindful about the actions that you take, the things that you do, and you have to understand who you are. You're striving to be who you identify as a woman. And you have to understand and accept that every man out here is not going to view you as a woman. They're not going to accept you as a woman. And men will do harmful things to you. They do it to women as well. So not just to say because of you, who you are, things will happen, but that's just how men are. They do harmful things to women who are born women. They do harmful things to trans women. You just have to be safe. You have to be responsible. You have to be respectable. Follow your intuition, follow your instinct, follow your gut feeling. Be safe. Know that there's people who may not be connected directly to you or in your life, but know that we are in this band together, and know that we should be supporting and uplifting each other as a whole, and also, most importantly, as trans sisters, and spread positivity, and don't give off this like a digging hoe. Don't give off those vibes. Don't make people think that all of us are like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody can carry their self the way that they choose to carry themselves, but everybody's not out here prostituting themselves. Everybody's not out here having sex with every man that come in contact with them. Everybody is not doing that. We are all different. We're all individual, and we're all living separate lives. So we have to show society the difference, because we're projected as being freaks, dudes, niggas, whatever the case may be, disrespectfully, that other men or women portray us as, or label us as. And in order to get respect, you have to show it. You have to earn it. It's not given to you. And I've always been a person of respect to other people, and just letting the people know that you cannot just run over me. You cannot just say what you want to say to me. You cannot just disrespect me, regardless on how you may feel or what you think. It doesn't mean that I'm bothered or offended by what you say, but you're not going to say what you want to say to me. And I'm going to make that clear so that you understand that. The next person, whatever they choose to do with it, that's them. But me, I'm one who is going to demand my respect, because I'm going to respect you, and I'm going to respect every other person. So I just leave you all with that. Just being understanding of people. You know, it's not easy to date. It's not easy for men to accept you and love you and to be with you. It's not easy for your families to do it either. Your friends, whoever. So just continue to strive to be the best person that you can be. Continue to strive to be positive, to put out positive energy, to uplift yourself, to uplift other people. And just let all those good things in life just come to you. So I'll just subscribe to the channel. I'll be uploading videos as convenient as I can. I plan to do it at least once a week. There are a few things going on in my life right now to where I try to think about what I want to vlog about, or I try to get the time. It's very, like, you have to walk away to get the time in the quietness to vlog, because there's so much going on. There's people talking, there's distraction, there's calls coming in on my phone, there's things going on. So I will vlog as much as I can when I can. And if you wanna, well, I don't want to invite that, because you gotta be careful who you invite to your personal social medias, your Instagram, your Facebooks, your Snapchats, because you have some creeps and you don't want them. So be mindful about what you share with people, what you project to people, and just keep living, loving life. So I'll be talking to you all. This was Asia Bliss coming to you, and I will be back at a later time. Thanks. Bye.